tricky 2020. So really, really welcome to you all. And thank you so much to Dr. Saizer, our honourable chair and senior guest. Thank you for joining us. This is the 26th CME at the Regional Dermatology Training Centre, and I bring you greetings from the International League of Dermatological Societies Board, as well as the International Foundation for Dermatology. I'm obviously really sad that we're not gathering together today in person. I'm rather jealous that Federica Dassoni has slipped in, so congratulations to her getting into Tanzania. Although we're very sad not to be meeting in person, I just thought I'd share some images from previous years, courtesy of the very Musla visa from Helmut Belchmanelli, so thank you for him. However, we congratulate the RDTC home team for getting this organised and look forward to the excitement of being able to gather together from all over the world remotely. For those of you who are not familiar with the RDTC or new, I thought a little background might be helpful. So this is considered by the International Foundation for Dermatology a flagship institution. It was established with a partnership agreement in 1992 between the Tanzanian Ministry of Health, the International Foundation for Dermatology, and the Good Samaritan Foundation, which launched and looks after the Kilimanjaro Christian Medical College and Hospital. The original idea was to set up and focus training on clinical officers, and hence the launch of the Advanced Diploma of Dermatovenereology. And this is a 2-year program where clinical officers are trained in dermatology, venereology, HIV, leprosy, and health systems research. And over the past 20 years, some 301 graduates have been returned to practice in 17 African countries. Later, the residency program was established. This is a standard 4-year registrar program, and now we have developed 42 consultants in 8 African countries. And those sharp-eyed amongst you will notice there's an increase from 7 from last year, and we're very pleased to have graduated candidates and consultants now for Namibia who join the field of graduates. So what about the clinical achievements and activities over 2020? I think this is amazing that the RDTC managed to do so much, even with the background challenges of COVID-19. And although we know that Tanzania has handled the virus very well, it still has had some challenges to deal with. So over the last year, there have been nearly 14,000 outpatient consultations, 250 procedures, and 96 patients have been patch tested. And this is a relatively new service, so congratulations to that. And they have cared for 183 inpatients. So moving on now, one of the delights of being with you is to be able to award prizes every year to the successful, or the leading graduates from each of the programs. And unfortunately, we're not able to do that in person this year, but I thought it was worth acknowledging their achievements. So this, first of all, we'll deal with the prize winners for the Advanced Diploma of Dermatovenereology for 2020. So there are 3 prizes for the Advanced Diploma graduates. I'm sorry about the slightly fuzzy picture, but this will just highlight who we're dealing with. So the best overall student is awarded to, was set up and named by in honour of Alfred Kopf. And the best health systems research project was named in honour of Terence Ryan. So that's Alfred Kopf, and Terence Ryan is 3rd from the left. The best STI research project, it was named in honour of Michael Waugh. He's not in this picture, but he is an old friend of the RDTC. So the overall best student for the year of graduates of 2020 was Owen Fidel, and he is awarded the Muhas and Alfred Kopf prizes. So huge congratulations to him. And I hope I think I've seen him on the call. Thank you for the sound effects. That's fabulous, host team. That is your job, by the way, appropriate clapping. Thank you. The best student in health systems research being awarded the Terence Ryan Prize is Sheila Lidala. And she's awarded this prize for her project entitled Prevalence and Associated Factors for Tinea Capitis among primary school children in the Ongata Rongai town in Kenya. So huge congratulations to you, Sheila, and I've seen you on the call too. Clapping, please. Thank you. Yes, lovely. And finally, the best student in STI research being awarded the Michael War Prize goes to Bob Banda Kumbweze for prevalence and factors associated with sexually transmitted infections amongst female sex workers in Manguchi, Malawi. And congratulations to you. Now that I'm really pleased to announce a new prize this year. This hasn't yet been awarded, but it is up for grabs for the future. And this has been set up and put in place by the initiative of Professor Jean Bologna for the best resident, and will be called the John Masenga Prize. So we're really excited to share this initiative with you and look forward to awarding it in the future. So some family news now, moving on to our wider family. The African Society of Dermatovenereology, which was established to increase the dermatology voice from sub-Saharan Africa on the international stage, was able to undertake elections in 2020, a huge achievement, and have elected the candidates seen on the left-hand side here. And they are planning on a remote or virtual conference this year, as it was postponed from last year, and the details for this virtual conference will follow in due course. So stay tuned for that. But many congratulations, and we're optimistic that under the leadership of the President, Professor Abel Anunu, great things will be achieved over the next few years. So reminding you that the International Foundation for Dermatology aims to work with the ILDS and others to achieve equality in skin health. What news have we got for you? I wanted to remind you all of the DermLink Awards. These are an opportunity for people on this call to partner with ILDS member societies to apply for small grants of up to $5,000 each year, which fall into the categories detailed. So they can be for materials or equipment, they can be for training for an individual for a short-term training experience, or for field or community projects. The aim of these are to improve dermatology care in resource-poor settings. And so if you do have a project in mind, reach out. If you're not yourself a member of an ILDS member society, reach out to your international contacts who should be able to help you and apply on your behalf. And reminding you again of the Community Skin Health Journal. This is a resource for healthcare workers in underserved areas. It is available through the App Store as a free downloadable app. And this is searchable, so if you want to go on it and look for any of the articles on a particular condition, you can search for those. There are hard copies circulated around internationally to nearly 200 countries, which are free of charge, but the app is free as well, and there's a downloadable PDF version from the ILDS, which is also free. So an invitation to you to all download it, to like it, to circulate it, and to share it, but also to consider writing for it. If you have a key pithy article that would be of interest and use to dermatology, or to healthcare workers, not necessarily dermatology workers, in resource-poor settings, and would be happy to share, that would be absolutely fantastic. And the details of submission are on the back of the journal. And finally, moving on to GloDerm, a reminder that this International Alliance for Global Health Dermatology is still free to join. and it aims to connect dermatologists whose primary interests are in the improvement of skin health in resource-limited settings, wherever they may be, through sustainable and integrated approaches focusing on care, education, research, and also policy and advocacy development. This year, there's been an exciting progression with the launch of the new trainee committee. This has zoomed off the ground by launching monthly virtual seminars for trainees wherever you are to participate in via Zoom. And they have been running very well over the last the last 6 months or so. And so please do consider registering for these by connecting through the email or applying to the ILDS office, who can put you in touch with them. So I wish you all a fantastically successful and productive CME. This is a chance to connect, albeit virtually. I wish you all every success in 2021, and thank you very much.